go live in about 10 minutes here. So if you would please just be prepared by silencing your cell phones. That would be great. Thank you. And if you have not yet signed a release form that looks like this, please make sure that you sign one. If you don't have one, raise your hand and we'll come around and bring you one. And if you have one, it's for the students. And if you do have one that has been signed, wave it and we'll come and collect it from you. Thank you.
Hello? Okay. Now I got to tone my volume down. All right, so students, how this is going to work. As you can see, you're associated by your group. Your program of choice is associated by the group. So we're going to have 4 groups come up. The first group that comes up, as you can see, is going to be aviation, aircraft mechanic, automotive mechanic, and collision repair, diesel mechanic, and that's it. Group 1, when you get called, all of those in group 1 are going to come up and sit in these chairs, both of these rows. We're going to say, Jamiko is going to kind of lead you on what you're supposed to be doing. So what you're going to do is she's going to initiate, students, please start signing. You're going to sign the letters that are right in front of you. At that point, after that point, she's then going to tell you something about, thank you so much about your commitment. Now please proudly display your TCATMemphis NC3 hats. At this point, I would like to have individuals take their hats and place them on their heads. However, if you don't want to do that, please display them in the air like, woohoo, hoop and holler, you know, be excited about it. So that we can get, this excitement on camera, because this is a national live feed throughout the United States that's going to be shared not only with schools here in Tennessee, but in other states as well. So we want to show the other states how much excitement we have, right? So let's have that excitement while we are doing this. She's going to then dismiss that group, and it's going to take some time for the next group to come up. So as you can, as quickly as you can, and as safely as you can, please exit. You're going to enter all groups. You're going to enter in from that side, coming in, and you're going to exit that side going out. You're going to have industry folks and some faculty that are going to be there waiting to shake your hands. Shake their hands. We've got sanitizer all over the room, okay? Use it. And then go ahead and find your seats. We're going to then call in the next group. So we need that next group to come up as quickly and as safely as possible. Here is the thing with our wonderful barbering and cosmetology group. We only have 8 spots. We have 8 spots for barbering. Raise of hand of barbering. Who's here? So we have 3, 4, 5. Okay, those individuals, you will come up regardless, okay? So I need to have 8 volunteers of cosmetology to come up. I want some brave souls right now. Some brave 8 students, cosmetology. I've got 3. I need 5 more. Oh, I love it. I love it. So 5 more. So the 3 that we identified first, and I only need 5 more after that. If you see 5 coming up here, hold back. You don't need to come up. You're going to, again, do that. You're going to come up, fill in the seats right here, and then when you get done, you're going to exit the seats that way. Okay? Now, again, if you don't want to put your hat on, display it. Okay? Do we have any questions? We got to get through this hopefully within an hour, because that's the amount of time we have for the live feed. Do we have any questions? Good. Okay. All right.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to TCATMemphis. You guys have made an excellent choice in choosing us as your choice for training. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to TCATMemphis. First of all, welcome to students. We're going to be so excited to see you guys when you come in the fall. Secondly, I'd like to offer a special thanks to our special guest, Terry Lotz of Memphis AED, and those members for sponsoring lunch. Everybody give a round of applause to Memphis AED. And also, thank you to our industry guests, Roy Smith from Greater Memphis Medical Device, Alan Gumbel from Greater Memphis Alliance for Competitive Workforce, John Wacker from the Industrial Account Manager from Snap-on, Julie Powers from Greenlee. Julie, if you're here, right? Wave, Julie. Thank you, thank you. I saw you earlier. Mike Thomas, also from Greenlee. Terry Lutz, who gets a second shout out. Thanks, we like Terry that much. Terry gets a second shout out. Kelly Kroll from AutoZone. Tillman Skip Burks from the West Tennessee branch of AGC. Alex Ray from Go Build. Tony Tice from Thompson Machinery. Tanika Lester with Shelby County Schools. And Clark Knight from Bartlett CTE. Again, thank you guys for coming. We're so excited to have you here with us today. Just so you know, we have additional vendors from heavy equipment companies who have come out today for this event. And we also have our Skills USA competition going on campus. So a lot going on here at TCATMemphis today. I am Jamiko Williams. I work over in the Student Services Department here at TCAT, so you see my face a lot here on campus. And at this time, we want to say thank you and appreciate you for your support. And I would welcome our president, Mr. Roland Rayner, to come and have a few words.
Good morning. Anybody here played high school sports, run track, basketball, anything? You know that excitement that you get when you kick that game off? You remember that excitement you get? Well, I got that excitement right now. I'm really excited about this event that we're participating in today. I really am, and I appreciate you all for coming out. It's my job to welcome everyone this morning. I'm going to jump right into doing that because we want to get right into celebrating these students that are with us on this morning. But again, good morning and welcome to the 5th Annual National CTE Letter of Intent Signing Day event sponsored by the National Coalition of Certification Centers, or NC3. Signing Day mirrors the NCAA's National Signing Day for athletes who commit to play sports in college. But instead of athletes, NC3 Signing Day is designed to honor students who are entering technical colleges and technical fields. And we want to celebrate them on this morning and also show the dignity of work in technical education and the technical fields. This morning, over 60 technical universities and institutions around the country are hosting their signing day ceremonies tied together by, as Jamiko stated earlier, a live national simulcast. Again, we're being televised nationally, so we really want to show a lot of energy here on this morning and excitement. By signing incoming students letters of intent, TCATMemphis is telling them that a place has been reserved for them at the TCAT. There's a space for you in the program that you have selected. When you finish up high school during the summer and you decide to transition to TCAT in the fall, we have dedicated spaces for you. So again, we're going to welcome all of you and hope to see all of your faces in our programs this fall. Local area businesses and community leaders, along with corporate partners, participate in the signing day event, both to show their support and to provide information to students and their families. Students and family members are afforded opportunities to interact with potential future employers. That's a great, great thing. Please take advantage of that today. We have several employers that are on campus with us today. And again, thank you for supporting us and these students. And to learn more about high-demand jobs in the manufacturing, transportation, aviation, healthcare, and many, many other industries. Industry partners, I truly, truly appreciate you for your continued support and the things that we do here at TCAT. We could not do what we do without your support, and we truly appreciate you. And I would be remiss if I did not say congratulations to our students that are going to be signing on this morning. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you for selecting TCATMemphis as your premier training provider. Again, good morning. Welcome to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rayner, for that welcome. If you will now direct your attention to our lovely screen here, we're going to watch a video provided to us by our NC3 partners.
Was an idea about how to engage directly with young people and bring them into great career fields.
Today, you are about to take an important step to prepare for a fulfilling career. This day highlights the importance of celebrating the dignity of work, and the technical training that you will receive is a difference maker in preparing you for success in careers across many industry sectors.
We're excited about the wide realm of opportunities that you are embarking on. The value of high-quality technical education is something that can bring benefits for years to come.
Having the opportunity of signing a letter of intent says to that special student, that special time in life, and there's nothing more powerful than telling a student that you want them in the program, and you're excited to have them there.
We're super excited about your decision to invest in your digital literacy skills and to jumpstart your career to the next level. Today you're signing with a school that's going to prepare you for the quickly changing world of work.
And we congratulate you for the fact that you've made this decision. It's important. It's important not only to you and your family, but it's also important to your community and to the nation as a whole.
You've chosen a great time to chase your dream. The ever-changing automotive technology has created a huge demand for you, and FCA is ready to welcome you to the family.
Signing a letter of intent, putting a hat on, having business and industry people side by side saying when you complete your program and you graduate, we'd like to talk to you about employment. I can't think of anything more important.
It sounds strange, but I believe the #1 benefit from technical education is that it ushers in other intrinsic skills. Skills like confidence, humility, risk-taking, and attention to detail.
The skills you obtain in your technical education will not only help you become a next-generation innovator, but will be skills that remain with you throughout your life.
Your commitment today is going to lead to personal success, and that success is going to be realized in your families, in your communities, and in companies like Train.
I firmly believe that we are at the very cusp, the very beginning of a new technology piece, and we know that it's already out there coming, but it's really at its infancy.
Without technical training, the growing demand for skilled technicians might go unmet. So your interest in educating yourself not only helps you and your family, but also American industry, and in turn, the local communities.
And on behalf of Festo Didactic, I want to congratulate you of making this important decision about your career.
On behalf of the LS Sterrett Company, I would like to acknowledge all the participating schools, instructors, and family members who have supported these students to this point.
And we want to thank you for the fact that you have made this decision and that you are going to start on this incredible journey. So from Snap-on, we wish all of you the best on your new journey, and that new journey starts today. We want to wish you the best of luck and pass along our congratulations on the choices you're making today and the future success you're going to achieve.
Hope has a face. Today that hope begins. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you to all the staff, instructors, administrative teams, colleges across this nation, NC3, and our industry partners for participating. What a great day this is.
Round of applause for NC3. Let me offer a quick apology for the audio there. I promise all of that was working this morning. We practiced it. It was great. It was fabulous. But it doesn't matter because we're not here today for the video. We're here today for you, to celebrate you and the choices that you have made to jumpstart your life and your career. And as a TCAT employee, I extend my congratulations, my thanks to you. And now, but y'all didn't come to hear me either, right? You came to sign your letters of intent, right? So let's do that right now. This is the moment of truth. This is why we're here. We're going to begin your letter of intent signing. So when you hear your group number, because you're all very familiar with what you're going to do here, we're going to invite you to come down. And as Ms. Andrea said, you're going to file this way. So we're going to go ahead and start with Group 1 and invite those industry partners that are associated with Group 1 to join us down front. Group 1, come on down. That includes aviation, aircraft mechanics, automotive mechanic, collision repair, diesel mechanic, and Chase Sanders and Tanner Wade. Come on down. So if you're signing with any of those industries that I just called, come on down. All right. You may go ahead and begin signing. Now, as you finish signing your letters of intent, we would like to recognize your commitment to both education and your future career path as you now proudly display your TCATMemphis NC3 signing day hat. Welcome to TCATMemphis. Hashtag TCAT proud. Now we welcome Group 2 to prepare. So Group 2, that includes our building construction technology, machine tool technology, and welding. Group 2, come on down. We are so excited to have you joining our TCAT family. And just think, a year from now, or maybe 18 months from now, you'll be embarking on your new careers, and you'll be way ahead of some of your classmates who are not coming to TCAT. Go ahead and begin signing. So Mr. Curley and Mr. Bickers and Mr. Stewart, you have a lovely crop of students coming in the fall. All right. And now, please go ahead and display those TCAT NC3 hats. Show your TCAT pride. Thank you. TCAT, we here at TCAT are so very excited to have these new students coming in. And I hope you guys are excited about your future as welders, builders, machine tool and die-ists, diesel mechanics, automotive mechanics. We do some really great things here at TCATMemphis. We run the world. Group 3, if you can start getting prepared to come down. Group 3 is going to be administrative office technology, computer information technology, and our practical nursing program. So you guys, if you're in group 3, please come on down. Administrative office technology, computer information technology, and practical nursing. We are just as excited to have you. All right. You can go ahead and begin signing. We appreciate you guys choosing us. And now that you have signed your letters of intent, please show us your TCAT pride by displaying your TCAT NC3 hat. Thank you. You know, I know everyone here in the room today is very familiar with what we do here at TCAT, and that we do short-term training for long-term careers, but those of us watching on live stream may be a little less familiar, understanding that we promote business and industry here. We partner with our industry partners here to make sure that we provide the most advanced training in each of our career areas. We make sure that our students are fully prepared for the workforce when they leave here, and that's something to really be proud of. So when you walk out with your TCAT hat today and someone says, "Why are you wearing that TCAT hat?" then you can say, "It's because I am TCAT proud. I'm going to be a student at the TCAT in the fall, and I'm going to keep America running." We provide training for some of the most vast career areas in the nation. We are very proud of what we do here, and that's why I say hashtag TCAT proud. Okay. So group 4, get ready. Now this group is our last group, and we may have saved it for last for a reason. I don't know. Probably because it's the biggest and the best. I don't know. Cosmetologists, barbers. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Cosmetologists, barbers, come on down. You guys can go ahead and start signing. It is truly an honor and a pleasure to have you guys here. And cosmetology and barbering, as is evidenced by the number of students that we have starting in the fall, two of our most popular programs here on campus. Because everyone needs a haircut, right? Always. And now, if you're done signing, let's see your TCAT pride. Show us your TCAT NC3 hats, ladies and gentlemen. Is that everybody? Thank you, thank you, thank you. of applause now for all of our signees today. You guys have been fabulous. Oh, I have one more group. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Who did I miss?
Who said his name?
Okay. We love to make adjustments here. We had so many barbering and cos students that we want you guys to all have your moment. Please, any barbering and cos students that didn't come down front to sign, come on down and sign now. Because and if you need to stand on the back, that's fine too. Yeah, come on around me. Does everybody? If you don't have a hat. All right, go ahead and begin signing. Go ahead and begin signing, and if you're done, let's see that TCAT pride, and show me your TCAT NC3 hats. Thank you, thank you. All right. And now, if you would, if I may have your attention, we do have a wonderful keynote speaker for this event. So please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, Mr. Brad Gentry. He is our coordinator for workforce development and campus operations here at TCATMemphis. And here he comes, Mr. Brad Gentry, everyone.
All right, well, good morning, everyone. My name is Brad Gentry. I'm the coordinator for workforce development and operations here at TCATMemphis. I want to begin by saying congratulations to you all for making a decision to pursue an education beyond your high school level. Not only do I want to congratulate you for deciding to pursue an education, but for pursuing an education in career and technical training. Briefly this morning, there's 2 points that I want to talk to you about. One, it is about gaining an education beyond the high school level, but two, about what choosing a career or choosing an education in career and technical training can do for your educational path. I'm sure that some of you are sitting in here this morning that are first-generation college students when you'll begin TCAT in the fall. I want to especially congratulate you. You'll be the first ones in your immediate family tree to go on and do anything beyond the high school level. I want to give you a special congratulations, because I too was one of those. When I were your age, I was sitting in a room for the first time for my family, beginning college. As a matter of fact, I was the first person from my family to even graduate from high school. Education has literally changed my life. It's changed my family tree, meaning that my children now have opportunities that I only dreamt of when I was their age. Education will change your life as well. Regardless of whatever educational background you're sitting in here with today, those of you that enroll in school, that work hard, stay diligent, and graduate, you'll reap the rewards of what a higher education, a skilled trade, and a developed skill set will provide you. I think most everyone sitting in this room this morning will agree that education is a good thing. It's actually a critical decision for your future success. However, why is career and technical training such an effective path towards your career? The answer is simple. We have one goal in mind. That's for our students to prepare them for their careers. It's education with a purpose. It's hands-on learning. We're focused on developing highly skilled workers for high wages and high demand careers. Right now, there's a skills gap in this country. Right now, there are 600,000 skilled jobs that don't have anyone working them because we don't have skilled people to put into them. Statistics tell us by the year 2020, there'll be more than 10 million. Right now, 83% of companies report that there is a moderate to serious shortage of skilled workers. These statistics were compiled by workboots.com. You know, the obvious question there is, okay, well, these are national statistics. What about here locally? What about here in Memphis, the Mid-South? What about in our backyard? That's fine. But what's going on here in Memphis? Well, it's a fair question. I'm going to give you a couple of anecdotes just that I've seen over the last couple of weeks that deal right here with TCAT and the demand here locally in Memphis. Just yesterday, I was sitting at a conference table with a vice president of global operations for a Memphis medical manufacturing company. Myself, a couple of other educational administrators were sitting there when he slapped the desk and he looked at us and he said, I have to have more skilled workers. Produce more skilled workers. Now, we're talking about skilled workers to make, in this particular company, artificial shoulders, hips, knees that go into people's bodies. We're talking about prosthetic limbs, robotics that help aid the doctors in surgery, the surgeons. Very highly skilled jobs. It's not just the medical device manufacturing company that need these workers. We have two groups here today that are critical partners with us in putting on today's events. We have the West Tennessee branch of the Associated General Contractors of America, the AGC. We also have the Memphis Associated Equipment Distributors, AED. And both are providing key resources for today's events, but also partnering with us long term because they have high demand for skilled workers here locally. These skilled workers operate and maintain heavy equipment. I'm sure some of you saw the 10 pieces of heavy equipment out in our parking lot this morning. They were provided to us here by the AGC. If you haven't already, I encourage you to go out and play on them. Real quick story, about 15 years ago, as I was working myself through college, I got an opportunity to operate a Bobcat pretty often. I went out there this morning and sat in that Bobcat, and it was nothing like I remember sitting in 15 years ago. I could literally go and do dirt work in my suit and walk out as clean as I got into that thing. It was after someone trained me to operate it, because it does not operate the same way as it did 15 years ago either. So go out, play with that, touch it, feel it, smell it if you're into heavy equipment. Also, we've got representatives here from the AED that will talk to you about careers on that side. So they're here to talk to you about the demand. But these still aren't the only careers that we're operating in that are in high demand. Just last week, I was at the local steel fabricators council meeting. The theme of the meeting, shortage of skilled workers. There was even a representative from Japan there because they have a shortage of boilermakers, pipe fitters, welders. So it's local, it's national, it's global. Skilled training. Last anecdote I'll give you. 2 weeks ago, I received a phone call. It was from a local automobile repair shop. He had lost 2 technicians, 2 of his best. Also happened to be our students. They had gotten an opportunity that with another technician shop here locally that are already co-oping and interning with us, and what they wanted to do is figure out how do we get in on this co-op, this internship with you guys, because it's hurting us to lose skilled workers. That's right here in our school. So he wants to get in on the action as well because there's a shortage of skilled workers out there. Now, I could go on and on with all of the other programs that we offer and give you anecdotes on how there's a shortage of skilled workers there, but the bottom line, what I want you to take out of this today is that career and technical training is a fantastic path for your education to a higher paying career in a very high demand field. So that brings us to this question, because we've established that furthering your education is a good thing. I think we've established that career and technical training is an excellent path to your career. So the final question is, why TCAT? Why TCATMemphis? Simply put, we are the leader in technical education and industry training. We had just last year 563 students earn a certificate or a diploma. Of those 563, that represents a 78% completion percentage, and of those 78% that completed, 81% of those were employed in their field of study. Now I'll tell you, I have worked for several different schools in the technical educational area. I can testify that these statistics are outstanding. But the last statistic that I want to leave you with is the one that matters the most. TCAT students leave school with $0 of student loan debt. Folks, as you begin your careers, that is a huge advantage. Since you guys are not going to have any debt, I'll be taking some checks from you because I happen to still be paying for mine. So to wrap up this morning, my portion of this morning, because they're about to pull the mic from me, I want to officially welcome you to TCAT today, TCATMemphis. I want to thank you for allowing me to speak to you for just a few moments. I want to encourage you to take your education seriously. And I cannot wait to see each of you succeed. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gentry, for that insightful speech. Next, we are going to hear from a few of our industry partners so you guys really understand what happens, how this relationship works between coming to us for your education and then getting to work in industry. So first, let me welcome Roy Smith. Mr. Smith is coming to us from the Greater Memphis Medical Device Council. Thank you, Mr. Smith.
Well, thank you. Yeah, first, congratulations on having the smartest group of young adults in the city of Memphis. You made a great decision, not only because TCAT does such a wonderful job of technical training, but the fact that what Brad mentioned, instead of 4 years of college, you're going to get out in 2 years, and instead of having $40,000 or more of student loan debt, you're going to have 0 from the Tennessee Promise. So congratulations to all of you for that. So I do represent the Greater Memphis Medical Device Council, and we came together for the sole purpose of the fact that we need more skilled employees to support the 30-plus companies that are in the Memphis area that make medical devices. So these devices, as Brad was saying, are hip joints, shoulder joints, ankle joints, knees, pins, wires, screws, plates for people who've been in traumatic accidents. So the opportunity to work in a high technology, advanced manufacturing environment is there. Hopefully, if any of you guys are really jazzed about what I'm talking about, you can switch over to that machine tool program, and the more the better, because I guarantee you're going to have people fighting over you when you get that 2-year diploma to get a job, to give you a job, and a high-paying job in a great industry. So we've also developed an apprenticeship program that will build on the 2-year program that's here at TCAT and take you in an advanced and concentrated way into the highest level skills that are available for machining. We also support programs in the metal finishing, inspection, and packaging side of the operations of medical device companies as well. So congratulations on the beginning of your journey. Wish you the best for success, and keep those medical device skill opportunities at the forefront of your mind, because if you want a great career that's going to last for a long time with a wonderful company that's going to invest in you going forward, consider that. But congratulations again on the decision you've made today.
Thank you very much, Mr. Smith. Now, Terry Lotz will come, and Terry is with the Memphis Associated Equipment Distributors.
Well, good morning to everybody, and let me start off by following up on what the other speakers before me have said, congratulating all of you students that have chosen to pursue your post-secondary high school education at TCATMemphis. As has been said, nothing can be more important than you continuing your education at higher learning, because that will enable you not only to pursue a great career, but you will be able to support your families, support yourself, and the industries in the United States that are in such demand today for your talents. It is incredible the amount of opportunities that exist for every one of the disciplines that you are pursuing right now. I represent the heavy equipment industry, the distribution, manufacturing, service of the equipment, as Mr. Gentry referenced. Outside, there are many, many different types of that equipment. The Memphis AED members sell it, maintain it, and they represent the manufacturers not only in the U.S. but from other parts of the world. They are in tremendous demand for the technicians that can maintain that equipment. Having coming out of that path, not only will you learn to maintain heavy equipment, you will also position yourself to move up within organizations where there are great advancement opportunities into sales and management opportunities within those companies. Again, I cannot impress upon you enough the importance of pursuing your education, particularly at TCATMemphis. We have been working with TCATMemphis for 3 years to get the heavy equipment technology program up and running. We're very close, but I can assure you that working with all the members that I have become associated with at TCATMemphis, you couldn't have chosen a better place to pursue your education opportunities. We have some people around that will be here to talk with you about the heavy equipment industry, so please avail yourself of an opportunity to introduce yourself and ask them questions about the industry. Again, congratulations to all of you, and best of luck with your future.
Thank you, Mr. Lotz. Now, if we could please have Mr. Clark Knight of Bartlett High CTE come say a few words.
Congratulations, and thank you for having me. First, I'd like to recognize TCAT and the industries that are here. With the new State Department's ESSA, Every Student Succeeds Act, it's going to be imperative that we continue to meet, to partner up, so that we can align our high school courses to meet TCAT's rigorous standards, as well as industry and the certifications that are available to them. So I want to thank you, and I look forward to working with you as we continue our establishing partnerships in areas. Secondly, students, congratulations. You have made a choice. You're ahead of the curve. I applaud you, and I want to tell you, you're making a smart choice. Now it's up to you to own it. Now come next fall, you're going to enroll in school, and it's going to be completely different than where you're at right now. But remember, you chose to do this. So I'm going to encourage you, when you're getting down, TCAT wants you to succeed. Seek out help. If you're not understanding something, the instructors are here to help you see this through. You've already been ahead of the curve than your other classmates by taking a choice, by making a conscientious choice to choose this post-secondary path. And what I'm saying to you is it's going to be different than high school, but you can do this. I'm very proud of you, and I think you've got a wonderful future. If you stick this out, I'm telling you it's going to pay off for you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Knight. Carol Miller with the Shelby County Schools CTE. Come on down, Ms. Miller.
Good morning, and I want to also echo just everything Clark has just said. First of all, let me just say this is my first signing day. Yeah? When I got here last year, I think you all had already finished, and I'm excited to be able to join you and wear this hat. I'm especially excited to celebrate this in light of the fact that in CTE in Shelby County Schools, we are actually redesigning our work so that we can continue to support this pathway into careers for all of our students in the district. This day is the first of many to come. I want to say congratulations to all of Shelby County and municipal and Fayette County students for making this choice. If I had had the opportunity a few years ago when I was trying to get ready to go to college, to actually sign up, get into a career that I was interested in, not only to have a free career, let's just say, without loans to pay at the end of my career, and job placement, to have someone help me actually find and continue my career path, I would be jumping all over it. So congratulations to all of you for doing just exactly that. And I hope that someday you're going to be helping me out doing something you got trained for. How about that? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Miller. And now I invite a representative from Greenlee to... Thank you.
Good morning. I'd like to echo what all the other speakers have said and congratulate you on your choice to attend your follow-on education here. Greenlee's proud to be a small part of that. As you've heard today, there's a lot of technical skills that are needed. We see that in my line of work. We support the industries. We look forward to supporting you as you move on after your time here and you get out into the workforce. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So you guys have all signed your letters of intent. You've made a decision. Right now, you don't realize how important that decision is that you've made. Those of us who, as Ms. Miller said, have a few years on us, we recognize the tremendous choice that you've made today, the tremendous thing that you are doing today. And hopefully 2 years, 4 years, 10 years down the line, you're going to look back on this day and say, wow, I'm so glad I was at TCAT on February 15, 2018, and I signed my letter of intent because now I'm able to encourage someone else to come into this industry. Maybe we invite you back to speak just like our industry partners have done today, and you'll be able to say, wow, I was here in 2018 when I signed my letter of intent, and you'll be able to tell somebody else, I didn't understand the impact of the choice that I was making today. So I said all that to say, thank you, thank you, thank you to each of our students. The focus is on you today. Thank you to our industry partners for maybe flicking a light on for some of them who don't even realize the impact of what they're doing today. And thank you to our TCAT faculty and staff who has been here today. Your impact is also very felt throughout the community and throughout the state of Tennessee. Just so you know, lunch will be served today shortly, and during lunch there will be an opportunity for question and answers regarding the application process here at TCAT. So if you need some additional information, need to know, okay, I signed my letter of intent, what does that mean? What do I need to do next? Well, I guess all y'all can address those questions to me. Because I think I'm the only one here from Student Services. So yes, you can direct those questions to me, and I will try to provide you with that information. And also, if you are interested in seeing more of the campus, specifically those programs that you are interested in, or maybe learning about some programs that you weren't familiar with when you walked in the door, then we'll try to facilitate those tours for you as well. Is that it? All right. Wow, we did really well. Okay. Thank you guys for coming, and lunch will be served shortly.